Right now, we are forced, just because of the limits of our scientific knowledge, to look at things individually. So we do the best we can to assess fish populations, but we, for the most part, assess them individually and we manage them individually.
One of the tools that we need that we don't really have right now is a state of the ocean condition. We really don't have a good measure of all these indicators that we can look at and say, are we going in a positive direction or are we going in a negative direction?
An integrated ecosystem assessment answers a number of questions. First question it answers is, what is a healthy ecosystem? How is the ecosystem doing today? And in cases where the ecosystem is not doing well, we ask, well, what are some options available to recover and restore the ecosystem? And then finally, where do we start?
There's a number of threats that we as managers face here along the shores of the California Current. That includes lots of discharges that come off of shore, both from urban areas and from, in some places, agricultural activity, from overfishing for certain species in certain places, at times oil development when it doesn't occur properly, or oil spills. And the work is really, how do you find the balance between sustainable, healthy uses and a sustainable, healthy ecosystem?
Quite often, because of the human role, there are trade-offs involved. Science, should lead and inform the discussion of policymakers, to make informed decisions about the management of resources.
Whether they're commercial fishermen, sport fishermen, boaters, or shippers and transportation folks, they all share a role out there on the water, and an informed scientific background is really going to help not only those decision makers, but also the public, who needs to provide comment on what trade-offs are most important to them.
Integrated ecosystem assessment on the West Coast will be looking at the California Current as a whole, and that'll help us make recommendations to other managers about how to best protect the resources, how to create different zones or protections, or how to ease restrictions to allow certain kinds of fishing. We'll believe we'll be able to make the best decision on a local scale that also takes into consideration the broader regional context.
I think the IEA has the potential to be a very informative tool for policymakers to get a better snapshot of the status of the ecosystem.
We really begin to understand loss when we lose things and they're not there for us. We can't live without the ocean. It has to be a healthy ocean.